Okay, so the most important thing while you're trying to get this piece out, if it's a little bit tight, you don't want to damage this area because that's where the seal sits in, and you want to try and leave that as smooth a finish as you can. That's why it's good to get at least an aluminium or a timber little piece of wedge material to just try and lever it out. So try and get underneath it and work it up. There we go, as simple as that. On older machines it might just be, you might not even need the flat bar, and that'll come straight out. And that's the clutch pack that we adjust here. There's only one part that you need to keep, and that's this little washer that's on top here, and you can see that one there, closely on that one. That one there doesn't come in the new clutch pack, so we need to take that out. It's a very fine sort of washer, but it does need to come out with the cord drill clutch pack. So that's the pack there. I'm just going to sit it in there to drain out, and I'm going to sit the little washer beside it. So what you guys will get is a white box with a clutch pack in it, or just a clutch pack in a plastic bag. And as we open that up, you'll see it's an identical looking piece, except with no oil on it. This will be pre-tensioned. You don't have to adjust the clutch. That's where the tension is put into it via this nut, and it works on these copper plates either side of this gear set. That's all preset, you don't have to worry about it. All we have to worry about is putting it back in to where we took it out from. So what you'll have here is this is full of oil, so you won't be able to see where this shaft goes into, and it sits into this section here. You'll see it's cast into the moulding, and that's got to go right in the middle of there. So it might take a little bit of like mucking around to get it in. Oh, that one just went straight in. So what I do is, because of the oil lock, you get fluid lock in there. See, that's wanting to push out. So I just get a plastic hammer. Once you know it's in there, and you'll feel it going in there, I just tap it down till it seats itself. You see that? And that's all it requires. It doesn't need the Gorilla to smash the thing out on top and bend and break things. Next thing, most importantly, is get that little washer and drop that on top there. Try and orientate it the same way as it was on the other machine, and that's it. You're ready to reassemble and good to go. So what I'll do now is I'll try and have a look where I've got my little black marks. I'll just get this a little bit of a white. Just be careful of that seal. Now some of the older drills, it'll because the clutch has been spinning, it'll be a bit smelly, but the new ones will just smell of clean gear oil. And this is a nice colour oil. It's still nice and brown. So I'm going to reassemble it by putting the black dots all together there. And you'll find you'll locate the gears in there, and that'll just sort of fall on. You won't need a lot of pressure to get that back in. Now, I don't like to push it straight down. What I do like is to get it like that, then I start aligning the bolts, and you'll see there is an odd size bolt there. That's the one I start with, and that goes in just near where the bearing goes in. That goes up there. And that way you can see your bolts going in through, and you'll feel it set in there. And I hold that, and I just hand tighten them first. Only just get the thread started. Once I feel the thread starting, I'll go get the other ones then. Okay, that's just started. Important not to cross thread it. Get the other one in diagonally across from it. Always hand start it, don't just run into it with a drill. And then we're back into the other one. As you can see, we've still got the dots all in alignment. You can feel it